The following program is rated R.
It's Monday night. You know what time it is? It's time for the only rated R show right here on UPR. It's Raw Review Show. What's going on, guys? I'm your host, Vince Lospada, alongside as my other co-host. To my right over here, he is the executive consultant. What's going on, my friend?
You know, it's a cold night here in Orlando, or that's what some people say. And this episode of Raw is feeling some people a bit cold, much like I felt after Survivor Series, but we'll talk about that a little later.
On the bottom down here, we have my man, the Monday Night Ron. What's going on?
You know, I want to start off real quick. I didn't like how that sounded when he said on the bottom, but I am quite well. Thank you guys for having me on. It's very rare that I do Monday, so I get to go back to being Monday Night Ron for one night.
Guys, are we going to start with Survivor Series or are we going to end with Survivor Series? Your choice.
I'm the guest here. However you guys want to go, I'm all game.
I do want to talk about, before we talk about Survivor Series, real quick, I want to talk about December 14th. Saturday night's main event returns to NBC, 8 p.m. We already got three matches on the card, guys. I mean, I'm pretty excited. You got Cody Rhodes taking on Kevin Owens. And here, the one that I really am looking forward to is I'm liking what the women are doing in WWE lately, and I do have a full recap of Survivor Series.
Okay.
But Chris, do you want to give the people a little sneak peek on who will be facing in the women's division on Saturday night's main event?
Well, there's two women's matches. Actually, it's three women's matches that have been confirmed. No, two. You're right. It's two.
No,
I
already got
finals.
three matches confirmed.
It's the finals of the United States Championship. Is going to be in it, as well as for the Women's World Championship. It's going to be Liv Morgan versus Io Sky.
Oh,
but before we do that, can we bring in Big Daddy Cool back there looking so cool? Can we bring him in? You want to come in, Big Daddy Cool? You know, there you go. There's my boy.
There's the man.
He just muted. Just like seriously muted.
Oh, my mic is muted. Hey, everybody, what's going on?
See, look at Benny. Here we go, Benny, right there.
Here we go.
Y'all don't get it. I know what he's trying to do. That's all. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. All right.
Already getting Chris started with the laughter. Chris,
I'm a populator too, Vinny.
Isn't there one other match announced for Saturday night's main event?
They have Gunther and Finn Balor for the heavyweight championship. They announced that tonight.
And Cody and Kevin Owens.
Kevin, right.
I already said that.
He mentioned that. Yeah.
Somebody's not paying attention. Guys, let's save Survivor Series for the end of the show. Let's get into. We start to show off like we do every week. We see everybody arrive at the arena. I know that's Chris's favorite part of the show. He cannot wait every Monday night to see this. We see.
Just a second. Why do they continuously do this? Then they try to add some storyline into it with fucking what's his fucking name? The New Day people, Xavier Woods and fucking Kofi Kingston. Then they gonna show up together. They got to be backstage and they have to act, and everybody has to act like they don't see the camera in their fucking face. Does that not piss anybody else off, or is it just me?
They're professionals. They're coming into the arena with their luggage.
It's to have Joe Tessero tell the story of what's going on, like we didn't watch it.
That's right. It's just like when Kobe Bryant or when different guys come into the arena. Hey, it's a big game. What's LeBron wearing?
is dumb as fuck. I'm sick of seeing the shit. It pisses me off every single time.
Get used to it, sucker.
I'm not used. They've been doing it ever since the Royal Rumble. Ever since the Royal Rumble. What's going on, Charmaine? Ever since the Royal Rumble, they've been doing this bullshit. It's annoying. Venomous Vincent. Before we talk about Monday Night Raw, what's going on?
I do like how they break the third wall in the last couple of months, and I do like the follow from the back all the way through Gorilla to the ring. But before CM Punk makes his entrance to the main arena, he stops and dabs main event Yeet, Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn on the way there. Guys, starting the show off with CM Punk, I think this was a good move. I really do. I like
Tony Khan probably wishes he could start his show with CM Punk, but
he had his chance. CM Punk comes out, and he pretty much says that he knows the future. He knows what it holds. He points to a empty Raptors where there was and should be, but maybe soon, a WrestleMania sign hanging, and says that he has a deck of cards and a call in the back of his pocket. And I think I'm gonna credit my buddy Dan, the man. This morning we were talking about this, and he called it. He said that. I guess the writing's on the wall. I guess I'm not that bright when it comes to being a wrestling fan. I know Chris he knew about this probably 2 months ago. Right? Am I right, consultant?
Vinny, I don't even know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? What did I know 2 months ago? What are we talking about?
I'm talking about. I'm surprised. I bet you knew that 2 months ago CM Punk was going to play the card of I want a main event shot at WrestleMania.
Well, everybody knew that. Yeah, like that was. He said that with the first interview he came back. He wants a title shot at WrestleMania. He wants to win the championship. So he was on the turnbuckle. He was looking at a fictitious. Some people thought he was looking at a fictitious imaginary sign of WrestleMania. I thought he was looking at a fictitious imaginary plane ticket to get the fuck out of Everett, Washington. Because let me tell you something. I've been in Washington. It's not exactly a place you want to stay, right? Not a place you want to live. Washington. Seattle, Washington, I've been to. Tacoma, Washington, I've been to.
Why?
I contemplate moving. I was seeing some chick. Girl, let me not say chick. I was seeing a woman. I was dating a woman, and she didn't want to move to D.C., so I was thinking about moving to Seattle, Washington, and then I moved. I went there, visited, and then I said, you know what? This ain't working out. So, look, that's a true story. That's a shoot. I
picked Orlando out of all places, guys.
Yeah, I picked Orlando, where we don't have to wear outfits like you're wearing. But for some reason, you're wearing that outfit. I don't understand why.
What's the matter? You don't think the Blockbuster Video Scully is in? That looks hip. That's an antique.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? If he wants to challenge Batman at the beginning of tomorrow night, then you can go ahead and do that. Look, here's what I'm saying. This segment was a half hour fucking long. A half hour long because they just wanted to do this. And you know what? I loved every moment of it. I love the fact that Seth Rollins did all that yakety yak. And CM Punk looks at him like he's an idiot. Like, why the fuck are you talking to me? It's not about you, but Seth Rollins got to make it about himself. But at the same time, though, one thing I'll say about it is when Seth was talking to Sami, because Jey Uso and Sami had to come out, and then Adam Pearce, I guess he didn't have his running shoes on yet, even though you should have him at the beginning of the show. That's a shoe. You see what I did there? Bottom line, this segment was a little too long, but everything that Seth Rollins said was 100% correct.
I do. I tell you this. I don't think this was a shoot at all. I don't think these guys actually. I'm gonna tell you what. I really do think that CM Punk was throwing real punches tonight. I mean,
really?
Would you say more real than the ones that he delivered backstage?
No,
okay, there we go.
I think. Okay. I think that statement he said where he said he wanted to beat the shit out of him the first day he saw him coming in. I think that was. I think Seth Rollins that promo was just off the cuff, and I felt like he said what he really wanted to say to CM Punk. I don't understand why these guys don't like each other. I could maybe understand why Seth Rollins thinks him coming back into the company could be a little bit of a how do you say controversy.
How do you think is the question that should be asked right here? Like, did you really think that he was throwing swing punches at Seth Rollins?
Oh, did you not see it?
He would have landed it. What is this, Mike Tyson versus fucking?
Dude,
But he didn't
the-
need to though, because really, like he said it, like Seth rolled up on him and was like, "I've been thinking about you for 6 months," and CM Punk's like, "My dog, I'm not even thinking about you. Look at you. You got a fucking bun in your head. Like, what are you talking about? Why do I need to think about you?"
You know who else?
Seth Rollins' bun is almost the same bun that Vinny's got on his hat right now. Like he got on the top of his knit cap is a bun, like the size of Seth Rollins.
Hold up.
Right there. That's the same hair. That's the same bun that was on Seth
Doesn't
Rollins'
Roman
head.
Reigns also rock a bun?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I know what I'm talking about. Roman wears a bun a lot.
No, his hair's mostly down.
Not like Seth. Not like
Are we watching?
They really both have man buns. It's just
I like-
Rollins.
I can't
Rollins
remember
is
the
a
last
lot
time I
longer.
saw Roman with his
you
hair
know what
on.
I'm saying, Chris. Not like Seth.
Not for nothing. Seth came up like such a crybaby in the segment.
No, he did. He
really did. Like all he did was kept whining. I was trying to understand. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Forgive me. But throughout this whole segment, he says, like how Big Daddy Cool mentioned, I've been thinking about you for 6 months. Weird. And then said I should have punched you in the face a long time ago. Okay. Now I want my shot at you. And Punk is like, yeah. I love how he dismissed him. He was like, yo, bro, like I wanted you because you had the championship. I have no interest in talking to you. And I love that. And I missed a few spots because I was watching Superman and Lois. So when I turned back on the TV and I see Sami and Rollins and they're throwing jabs and he said, well, you create this monster. And then he's like, but you hit him with the back of the chair. I'm like, oh God, everyone just kiss it. Shut up. So it was just a little too much. I didn't hate the segment, but Seth Rollins came off like such a complete and utter hater.
Hey, let me ask you guys, who do you think landed more punches? The Young Bucks or Seth Rollins on CM Punk? Who do you think got more punches? The two of those little midgets or Seth Rollins tonight?
Guys. Oh,
Seth
wow.
Rollins, right?
Young Bucks.
You out of your fucking mind. The
Wow.
dog got more fucking action than they did.
Sami did want some action.
Did they show it?
Huh?
I'm sorry.
Sami and Rollins did want some action tonight, and I guess I forget who challenged you for the in the main event. Did
Sami challenged him.
Sami challenged Seth, but
because Seth told him the truth and Sami couldn't handle it. I completely understand. Let me tell you something. Seth Rollins is right. Nobody was whining, right? He was disrespected by CM Punk the first time he was around, and he kept getting disrespected by CM Punk when he was at home trying to be a UFC star. And then as soon as he shows up, he disrespects Seth freaking Rollins again. I understand why CM Punk is having issues with Seth Rollins. More important, I understand why Seth Rollins is having issues with CM Punk and should have knocked him out. Right? He didn't sound like he was a crybaby. He sounded like he was speaking facts.
Oh my God!
Jack. Okay, Monday Night Ron. Since you put your shoot name in there, shame on you. We're actually sitting here and saying that because Seth Rollins, for the first time in a long time, I agree with you, 100% right.
I always agree with Seth Rollins. Why was Sami like putting his beard on the mic? Like, why did you have to talk like this? Hey, Seth, I feel you look froggy tonight. Let's get froggy one-on-one at the end of the show. Like, why did he have to do that? Why? Now they got to go get a whole new mic because a mic condom. They had to get a whole new mic condom. Because Sami Zayn put his greasy beard on it.
Not for nothing. He was talking and he still was pointing to the ground the whole time until he said you. Did anybody else notice that?
I don't know.
Oh man, that man should stop going to Saudi Arabia because if his hand ever gets chopped off, I don't know what he's going to do.
Oh, shit.
Goodness. Oh goodness.
We cut to a promo, which I have not seen this yet. I don't know.
I thought we were already on a promo.
Huh?
I thought we were already on a promo.
No. We go to a backstage promo that was taped after Survivor Series.
I'm sorry, Vinny. Speaking of promo, like and subscribe to Unpopular Review Wrestling. Guys, if you tuning in right now for the first time and you like wrestling and you love wrestling, like and subscribe. Unpopular Review. Thank you. Go ahead, Vinny.
Yeah. All right. what was this whole backstage segment about? Finn Balor getting attacked by Jamie and Priest. This
was after the show. That was after that match from Survivor Series.
I'm confused because I feel like you got Priest going after Gunther, and you got Finn, and he's attacking everybody, and then are like I just feel like the intertwining of they start a story and then they drop that story and then they bring it back up and then they fight each other. I'm just very confused on when are they going to have this match with Finn and Priest?
You sound like you're still no, he's gonna fight Gunther at Saturday Night. You sound like there's a lot of joy in your voice, Benny. I mean, I know you do the Monday Night Raw review show, and just the joy and glee in it. Like, when are we gonna get this match with Damian Priest and Finn Balor, right?
Well, we already had it. We had it already. I'll say
we're having a rematch
Finn
about
Balor
it.
hasn't learned his lesson. He needs
his ass. I guess it wasn't good enough, Chris.
No, the match wasn't good enough, which is why nobody wants to see it again. But for some reason, we got to watch Finn Balor and Damian Priest stay in this feud.
Never-ending feud. In this feud that never will end. Yep.
Finn Balor's always like, "Oi, I don't like how you're wrong me. You're wrong the Judgment Day." It's horrible. Horrible.
The same way Drew and Punk didn't have just one match, and Drew dragged the feud on is the same thing as Finn and Damian. I disagree, because CM Punk and Drew was actually interesting. Right? Finn and Damian are not interesting. Damian won the feud. Let's move on, but Finn has to keep it around. But Finn was on fire tonight. I greatly enjoyed Finn Balor tonight. I just want him to get away from the Priest thing. I didn't think they had good chemistry the first time around.
And I want him to get away from JD McDonough, because that guy, I mean, how he keeps fighting gravity every day is amazing with that big giant head of his.
I don't understand why JD McDonough's on my TV. I can't stand him.
Right, he should be falling over all the time. He should be falling over like Bronson Reed falls off cages. Big old head.
Guys, we go into match 1. Io Sky and Kairi Singh taking on Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. This match wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. I think. I don't know why.
Think a lot there, don't you?
Well, I'm just trying to get my thoughts together. I honestly don't understand why Liv Morgan is the champ. I really don't. I don't think she's what. She's the best women's wrestler in all of the industry right now. What are you talking about?
Hold on, what are you talking about? You think Liv Morgan?
She's put down that not awful Rhea, horrible partner. She matched up with Dom, the biggest catch alive. This is the biggest. Listen, guys. Unpopular Review is having their year-end review awards.
Yeah,
and
Liv awards.
Is nominee for best women's wrestler. Vote for Liv Morgan, because listen, who's had a better year than Liv Morgan? Beating Rhea, taking her title, and taking her man. Winner. Chicken.
I can tell you who had a better year than Liv Morgan. Nia Jax had a better year than Liv Morgan.
You out of your mind, please.
Not out of my mind. She has had a better year than Liv Morgan, by far.
I love this match tonight with Raquel, because you got to see how much of a powerhouse she is. She stomped a mud hole in Io Sky. This was my favorite match of the night, only because she was stomping a goddamn mud hole in that. She beat her so bad, Chris. She beat her so bad that she was crying. She wanted to crawl back into the trash can from Saturday night. She said, "Where's that trash can? Let me go hide in that trash can so I can protect myself from the ass whipping I'm just getting at the hands of Raquel Rodriguez."
Hold on, just a second. Wasn't there Kairi Sane in the match too? It wasn't.
Yeah,
Kairi.
Whatever.
It was a tag match.
Yeah.
Both of them. You weren't watching the same match I was, because they did the twin magic bullshit. One went under the ring and the other one came out.
Dude, Kairi was the one that got pinned, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
I hate this feud so much, man. Let me tell you something. Damage Control looks so irrelevant in this feud. So irrelevant. Like, you had them to build up Io. Looked like Io was doing the damn thing. And then I knew this was going to happen as soon as we got Raquel and Kairi in the ring by themselves. That Raquel was just going to dog walk this woman and pin her, which she did, because they want to, once again, hear me out, make Rhea look super strong. So Rhea has to come and save the day. Now, logically speaking, if Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez are double teaming and attacking Damage Control, Kairi Sane and Io Sky, who should be the one to come make the save? Don't you think it should be King Coda? No, her ass is nowhere to be found. Her ass is nowhere to be found. Instead, this is my brutality. Here comes Rhea in her crooked ass run.
Yep.
Is she there, Ron? Here comes Rhea and her crooked ass run coming out there.
Run crookedly?
Wait, how did it look?
Well, listen, Vinny, if you really need me to explain it, it might get graphic. We might end up getting pulled, but it has to do with Dominik Mysterio.
I love Vinny's reaction to it because I think he's trying to analyze what's happening here.
Oh my God. Nia Jax spent half her queen reign being overshadowed by Tiffy time. No, she elevates Tiffy time when she because of Nia Jax. Dakota had her own match later. Yeah, but that doesn't mean she can't. Really? So because she had her own match, she can't protect her people? Is that what I'm led to believe? They're clearly trying to give Dakota more focus as a single competitor since her recent return. Yeah, that's fine. They want to waste people's time. Nobody wants to see Dakota Kai anyway. Now, that being said.
Okay. Speak for yourself, my friend.
Nobody, look, this is the same conversation I had with Zayn on the SmackDown Penitentiary. Dakota Kai is not Venomous Vincent. Tell the world, especially our fans in Ukraine. Tell the world about how you feel about Dakota Kai.
I mean, honestly, I think she's a waste of space.
Thank you.
This girl is hurt. She comes and goes. She gets fired. She comes back. She gets lost. She goes fishing. She goes back to NXT, comes back, goes to AEW for a minute, goes out for dinner.
Wait, when did that happen?
I don't know what to say. I don't say. Ron,
did you say she comes out for dinner?
This girl is never around. She comes and goes. And then she does this. What is this thing she does like this?
It's a Spider-Man.
What is this when she gets on the ropes? What is this?
She's flipping.
What is that? What is she doing? What is that? I spy you. I spy you. What is she doing with her arms? Can anybody tell me what she do? Rod, what is she doing with her arms?
She's flipping.
It's like she comes out and she's like, I don't know.
Is there noise coming out too when she does it?
All right, Vinny, what does she do? What does she do? She does a flipping. All right, now Chris, what does the Valkyria? What does she? Lyra Valkyria? What does she do? Like and subscribe, everybody. Unpopular review. We make a lot of jokes around here about wrestling. Sure, you could tune into any other review show that will tell you, that was a nice Kansas Catch Can classic. Oh, Samoan drop. Yeah, bullshit. No. We're here for jokes.
Backstage, we have Finn Balor walks up to Gunther and says, I think I deserve a title shot. And Gunther looks at him and says, get the hell out of here. Go talk to Adam Pearce.
That was it?
I mean, that's all I got out of it.
I mean, that's pretty much Gunther's gimmick. He's all like,
but the way he was explaining, I was waiting for more.
I was waiting for more.
Listen, you know what Gunther reminds me of is when I watched Rocky IV, and he's like the Russian. Oh yeah,
he's Drago.
That's fucking Drago. That's what you got out of Drago. What are you talking about?
Right here.
That's right. No, I agree with Vinny. You know
what? I know you do.
I'm telling you, Damian Priest is gonna beat Gunther next time when he puts the title on the line.
And I hope not. And I hope not.
And you know what the telltale sign is today? They had Gunther. They didn't even put him in the middle of the ring because he knew he was going to bore everybody to death in the audience. And they took away his blazer. Usually they put that blazer on him to make him look more professional.
The coat?
Yeah, they took that shit away from him. They just put him on a long sleeve t-shirt.
I mean,
go out there, be a bum. Go get Molly whopped on the mic by Finn Balor. Not only did he get Molly whopped by Finn Balor on the mic, just Dom Mysterio's presence back there, just like, fuck you, bitch.
That was a funny segment, though. That was a funny backstage segment. He just kept saying it too, and just go like this. It was very funny. It was very entertaining. But you're going to stop disrespecting the World Heavyweight Champion.
Thank you.
I agree completely.
What?
It's the first thing Cap and I agreed on. It's almost the entire night. Besides the first comment. Damian does not beat Gunther, period. We don't need Damian Reign again because it was boring as hell. No one wants to see it again. I need him out of the main event scene. Hopefully, and I don't want to wish ill on anybody. Hopefully, his injury is legit, and I don't even have to see him for the rest of the 2026.
What?
Who did you just wish into the injured list? What did you just do?
Damian Priest.
You are so
Damian Priest?
Damian Priest.
Oh my god!
I'm telling you, Gunther's losing his title before the end of the year.
That's exactly Damian. The only popularity he has is because he's riding Rhea Ripley. That's the reason. Not like you think, Steve. Because I know we're going to go there. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll talk more Rated R. Stay with us. You're watching Unpopular Review.
About it here, it makes more sense The Rock shows up because he's debuted at Survivor Series in 1996. I say this as well about The Rock showing up, period. I've said from the beginning, I think this is Rock's bloodline. I think The Rock is behind the whole thing, not just Solo for Solo going on his own. So when we say they're tired of this, I can't get tired of some of that terminology that Roman and Paul used at that we're in the bottom of the seventh inning right now. No, it's a whole new ball game. I've told you, it's a whole new ball game right now.
People laughed at us a while back when it may have been me or Paul. I'm not sure who said it, but the old baseball innings thing.
Third inning, yeah.
There was maybe a year ago or so, I was like, we're stretching it, but we're not at this point. I see it's a whole new vision.
Once The Rock got involved in that changed the trajectory of this story.
Lose it, bite my tongue for no one. I put you on blast. So all the news channels, y'all can kiss my ass. Other YouTube or Google me, turn it up and play it. Cause many people thinking I just had the balls to say it.
Hold on here. Is it the barbershop? Is it the barbershop? It's the barbershop. Yeah, I mean, we can't talk straight in the barbershop. Then where can we talk straight? We can't talk straight nowhere else. This ain't nothing but healthy conversation.
You gotta love a Mike Knox commercial because, in case you didn't know, you're watching Mike Knox. And if you had any curiosity of what show you're watching, the last 30 seconds is just him, just straight him. But he has a catchy ass song. I'll give him that. I love it. Ludacris is always good. Oh man, you're watching the Rated R Review. I'm the exec consultant. Down there's Big Daddy Cool Monday Night Raw. Of course, my regular co-host Venomous Vincent, who's looking forward to Saturday night's main event, which is 2 weeks before Company's End. All right, so Venomous Vincent, what else next that happened on Monday Night Raw?
We have the first round in the Women's IC Championship Tournament.
Damn it! I used the break just now to go to the restroom, and I should have waited for this match. Go ahead.
So they announced that the women's are now getting the Intercontinental Championship. In the first round, we got Dakota Kai, and we got Shayna Baszler, and I don't know why they keep changing this girl's name. Why do they keep
Katana Chance?
Huh?
Katana Chance?
Yeah, but her name was before it was Kate. It was Kate Carter. No, that's her partner.
That's a partner. I forgot her actual name.
I gotta see something.
Go
ahead. Go ahead. I have to see something. Somebody brought something by attention. I gotta look.
Oh boy. what am I missing over here?
Nothing, Venomous Vincent. Go ahead. This is I'll clue Ron in later.
I do feel like this match is a little boring. To start the tournament out with this match, and here's my question, I guess, to all of you guys: why do they think that putting everybody in a tournament and having all triple threat matches is it to give everybody a chance, or not to keep anybody out of the tournament? Like, I've never seen a tournament where it's all triple threat matches.
I think they're trying to do something different, and also too, I don't know if there's some other. I know there's another tournament going on SmackDown. That's just their formula. They just put 3 people in the ring, and whoever wins, and they go. What is it going to be like a fatal 4-way single? I forget all that stuff, but that's just their formula. To answer your question,
Chris, what do you think about this idea?
real quick.
I think it's a terrible idea. I think Triple H has lazy booking all the time. That's why he does it. But the whole point of having the triple threat is because they want to put every woman on the roster of both Raw and SmackDown on it to have a chance. However, if you look at it, in my opinion, this is not me trying to insult anyone, but the Raw women's roster is dog shit. Like, it really is not good.
What?
Did you see those women in there? They were not new.
Going on?
The first match, to tell you alone, the first match was Shayna Baszler versus Dakota Kai and Kaden Carter, or what was her name? Katana Chance, right?
Katana Chance, yeah.
Even Shayna Baszler, when she came out, she said this should be too easy. It should be too easy. Shayna should just like bitch slap them both. But I knew they were going to give the King Coda. I knew they were going to give the King Coda. It made me sick to my stomach, and it bored me to tears. But for some reason, these idiot fans in Everett, Washington, were giving Dakota Kai love at the end. I don't know why. I don't know what kind of mess they were on, but they were giving her love at the end.
Oh, no. Wow.
I can answer that question for you, Vinny. You know what? Triple H is trying to show Tony Khan how to do a tournament. You know, right now they're running the Continental Classic over on AEW. Do you know how that works?
No.
Neither do I. Moving on.
Well, we are at that part of the show. We're going to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of the New Day. A little different than I thought it was going to be.
I loved it.
I really, my thoughts on this were, I mean, I knew Big E was going to come out. We just didn't know when. And them starting out by saying that they're going to, I mean, we all knew that they were going to say they're going to break up. We all knew that. But guys, what do you think about the whole Big E segment?
If I could take the floor real quick. I actually, just one of the reasons why I wanted to be on the show, because I just thought this shit was fucking hilarious. I love this. I think we all expected Xavier turn on Wood. I mean, Xavier turn on Woods, Jesus. Xavier turn on Kofi. Kofi turn on Xavier. We were all expecting that. No, we don't get that. We get Big E coming out and they're saying, you guys been arguing. This has been a big part of my life. And you know what? I'm going to be your guys' manager. And I'm going to remind you guys of who you are. And they all look at him like, yo, bro, fuck you. You have dipped on us. You got a new girlfriend. You got a desk job. You didn't. Now you want to come here after all these years? No, we don't have nothing to do with you. Get out of here. And for them all to just like dap up and be like, now it's just me and you against the world. Dude, wasn't it 2 weeks ago? Like y'all just fucking hate each other. Loved it. I honestly loved it. I don't know if this was a shoot here because didn't Big E say something over the lines of when I'm cleared, so he's not cleared yet. But I liked it. It was something different. I don't think none of us expected it. And it was one of those swerves because sometimes in wrestling, people swerve just for the fun of it, for funsies, and I hate that. But this one, I wasn't offended by it. So yes, I was cool with it.
So does this mean, Chris? I don't know if you got this out of this. Does this mean that they're now heels?
Absolutely. Like
the fans booed them for
were we watching the same show, Venomous Vincent? Yes, they
I'm asking you a question.
Well, you know what? Hold on. In my personal opinion, no, I don't think they turn heel. I think they turn face. I think Big E is the heel, and I think they hit some very strong points of why Big E turned heel. But you know who else turned heel? The people who wrote this segment. And let me tell you why. Because even though I thoroughly enjoyed it, I have never seen such bad acting in my entire life from all three gentlemen. All three gentlemen were doing a horrible job out there. Xavier and Kofi, like, and then Big E, like, Big E looked like, why do I even have to be on TV? I only want to be on TV when I'm at my desk job. They were speaking complete truth, right? Venomous Vincent, you should know how this feels.
Well, you have
don't you feel like Big E sometimes, and Kofi and Xavier Woods and myself and Dan? You don't feel that way?
No, you know why? Because I feel like I'm Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston.
I mean,
you feel like
Dan,
what?
Dan does look like Kofi Kingston, so
I feel like
Is this a hat?
yeah, we'll do.
I feel like while I'm getting my ass beat in the ring, everybody else is taking the death job.
Yo, Chris, did I not? I called Chris earlier today to talk about a bunch of other nonsense. I needed a good laugh on my ride
You
home.
want to say hi? Go ahead.
Chris, watch these two guys turn heel tonight. Watch the New Day turn heel. You're like,
Good call.
yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. Put that shit up on the post. Watch. They're swerving all of us. Everybody, oh, is X going to turn heel? Oh, is Kofi going to turn heel? Nah, they both turn in heel. And guess what? Here's another scoop for you. Unpopular review. Viewers, take this. Go run to your chat room. Pretend this is your idea. Big E's turning heel too. They're all turning heel. They're going to be the heel New Day for the next 2-3 years. Think about it. NWO meets the New Day. That's what's going to happen right there.
And they needed to turn heel. This is good for them because they've been getting kind of stale lately. And I hate to say that for New Day because they're still immensely popular, but they have been stale. And this is a new chapter that I think is going to be very exciting to do. I need them to take better acting classes, but I think it's going to be very, very, very exciting to do. And I think the best news of this, Venomous, the best news of this. Oh, and Monday night, check your phone. Is because I really think they were letting you know Big E is actually going to be able to come back soon.
He's ready.
Yeah.
Yep.
He might not be medically clear, but now I think it's a possibility that they didn't think they saw before.
I wouldn't be surprised if Xavier, Kofi, or all three of these guys had this idea for the last several years, even during Vince's era, and they pitched it to Vince, and Vince was like, nah, we're not doing that. And now that Vince left, he said, Papa H, what do you think? And Papa H said, give me 6 months. X, give me 6 months.
Big Daddy Cool, you hit the nail around the head, but I'm just laughing at Ron's face, Monday Night Ron's face, because he popped just like I did when I.
Oh yeah, say less.
I guess I'm the only one out of this.
Poor Benny.
Huh?
I'll tell you tomorrow, Vinny. I swear. You would not get it right now.
Wait, you can't tell him after the show. What is this grandiose secret? What are you talking about? We just something funny, not found Bigfoot.
All right, bad guy Jack. Say less. All right, let's see.
I'll do my best.
Guys, what is our take on how do we feel about this Raw moving to Netflix? I feel like
I think it's buffering.
I feel like they're going to slowly start putting all the programming on Netflix, and it's going to be your all new network.
Oh my God! Is this why you have me on the show, just to hear you laugh like a horse? This is ridiculous. Get together, executive. There you go. Go ahead, Benny. The floor is yours.
I agree, Vinny. I think Netflix is going to be the new home of Monday Night Raw. I love it. I was watching some old Monday Night Raws on Peacock, and it said right there, leaving Peacock in 10 days or something like that.
Jeff, you're right. I'm way out of the loop, Jeff. I have no idea what these guys are like. Not a damn clue.
Look, Mike.
Guys, let's get into the third match. We got Dominik Mysterio taking on Gunther. This one was kind of funny. I think right off the bat, seeing Gunther pick up Dominik and put him on the apron and pat him on the head like he's a dog. That was priceless. That was very comical.
Anthony Snyder really wants an answer to this
question.
Drew McIntyre, Claymore, Sami Zayn. I'm gonna give you the answer. Look at Sami Zayn. Look at him. Just look at him with his goofy beard, and he's always talking on the mic like this. Hey, you're gonna take me seriously. Get out of here, Sami Zayn.
I honestly love his dedication.
You like Sami Zayn? He should be the nameless Uso, the faceless Uso. They should put back his Generico mask on just to cover up his ugly face.
He was getting a shot.
What do we think about this Dominik Mysterio Gunther match? Was it too short? Was it just too stupid.
It was just right. I mean, Gunther was going to cream this kid. One of the things I did like about this, it looked like it's setting up. Oh, right. No one said no pause when Vinny said, and on the bottom is Ron. Like, no one said nothing. And that was fine. Everyone was cool with me being on the bottom, right? All right, cool. No, say less. And that was actually an accident, too. I like that this is leading to what looks like a fatal four-way. So Gunther and Priest had this match at Survivor Series. Wasn't interested. I said I would have liked if they had Finn, Dominik, Damian, and Gunther. I think that would have been something different. Looked like we're going to go that route, and I'm for it. So, yeah, it was fine. And Finn got some heat back, too, because, Finn, he was the last person standing. It's fine. It was fine.
I don't like how cocky Finn was with Dominik. Like, that's rude. He was being rude.
He was rude. I got to say, he really did. Didn't he say, this is how it's done, kid?
Yeah, that's like exactly what he said. This is how it's done, kid. Watch and learn. Finn was such a menace this time, right? Such a menace. He was still talking to Dirty Dom, even though Dirty Dom was still in the ring, and he was walking to the back. Still giving him clues and notes of what to do. Like, it was so funny. Venomous Vincent, are we boring you? What's going on? Like, what's happening?
No, my mic fell off the.
Oh
no.
Yeah, it fell off the.
Oh, you guys don't care. Oh no, I can't deal with you two. Oh no.
I mean,
we got it. We're almost at the end. We got another commercial to run. Let's go ahead and run some commercials. Actually, this is about the awards coming up next Thursday. Remember, right, you are now polls and the votes are now open for you to go and vote for your favorite people. We'll talk more about it later. Stay with us. You're watching. Are you raising your hand? What are you doing?
No, I'm stretching.
I thought you were practicing to replace the Statue of Liberty. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with us. You're watching Unpopular Review.
Vince, let me ask you a question. What are you on tonight?
LSD.
Oh my God, that's a lot. All right, next is going to be the promos.
Listen, just say, "Oh, radio, everything we know." Come on, you gotta love Zack Ryder. You know it, huh?
How does it go?
Oh, radio is everything we know. Come on. Oh, don't fucking look at me like I'm crazy. You know what the hell I'm talking.
Okay.
Like you cannot connect the dots. You can't connect the dots between Rock and Taker. The clear cut.
Listen, who was the judge of the kangaroo court in the locker room?
The kangaroo court.
Yeah, the dead man.
And I never do this. I'm sorry. I never do this.
Oh hell.
Rock has had Truth Austin, Triple H, Angle, and Jericho, and all of those feuds were better than his and Taker's. That's what I'm talking about. He had no business being out there with the guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, rated R reviews. I consulted here with Venomous Vincent, Big Daddy Cool, Monday Night Raw, Monday Night Ron. Next Thursday is the UPR End of the Year Awards. Looking forward to that one. You just saw two candidates for funniest host of the year. One being Dice, the other being Venomous Vincent. Also, that clip will be the winners of if they win, those three will be the winners of the AEW Dynamite Review Show, getting that award. And, of course, SmackDown Penitentiary and Best Duo for Dice as well as Vic. Let me catch up some of these comments. Dirty Dom sucks. Finn is acting like a leader. All of them starting to see it. Triple threat. That's what Triple H says in his meetings backstage. Lots of kids mentioned CM Punk to Seth, Finn to Dominik. Hi, guys, to Anthony. Hi, Anthony. December.
You have to clip all of those. Click on all of those.
I mean, the person who put it, he had to be a dick, but that's fine.
Oh, there's Logan.
December, I feel like WrestleMania season because possible draw and Seth and versus CM Punk versus
Drew and Seth.
Okay, thank you. Drew and Seth versus CM Punk and Roman Reigns. That's a possibility. And what our favorite wrestlers of all times? Mine will probably be Kurt Angle or the Undertaker. Monday Night Raw. You can answer that question too.
Bret the Hitman Hart.
Mine is Ric Flair and Keith Hart. Keith Hart was the best Hart in the Hart family. You know why? Do you know why?
Why?
Because he was the only Hart with the sense enough to stay away from professional wrestling. Because all those goddamn Harts should have known better. Bret and the other guys, you know what I'm talking about. You know it.
Venomous Vincent.
I think I'm gonna have to say the greatest Intercontinental of all time.
Honky Tonk.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It was about to be over.
I'm gonna say I'm a tie with Austin, Piper. Austin and Piper.
Oh, okay. Because I was waiting. I was waiting for a third. That's
Vince,
worse.
where does Beast Mordos land on that list?
It's so random.
The Beast Mordos, you know, the guy in AEW.
He's the reason why you're not on the AEW show anymore, because you didn't even know half the rest.
The Beast Mordos. They're trying to make a big deal in AEW. And
did he just lose on Saturday?
Every fucking body that they try to push loses. Will Ospreay, Ricochet, everybody. Jay Switchblade, Light Switch. This man entered into AEW as Switchblade Jay White. This man ended up taking L after L after L. They turned him from Switchblade to Light Switch.
Well,
Charmaine wants everybody to vote for her. She's been with UPR since day one. Jeffrey says his is Taker. Beast Mortos. Mike Knox says who?
Mike knows who the Beast Mortos is. He voted for him for best wrestler of the year.
About the Beast Mortos for like 4 weeks now.
The Beast Mortos or Keith Hart. I don't know who he's referring to. You know Keith Hart too. Come on now. Okay. I'm not the only old head around here.
I feel like this next segment, this backstage and the next match, was just a waste of time. So we got backstage. We have Pete Dunne being interviewed, and he's trying to let everybody know that he's taking on R-Truth tonight. And then all of a sudden, we see 3 people run, and we get a close up of Jey Uso on the ground. I just don't. I don't understand it.
I can tell you what happened. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
So, you had Butch doing a promo, and the promo was so fucking awful that Jey Uso passed out. He was just like, "Yeet."
Oh Lord!
He said, "Yeet," and he died like that. He said, "Who's this vanilla midget?" And then he's next to Kathy Kelly, right? This guy, little midget, Butch. This is why I miss Vince. Triple H didn't even give this man a milk carton to stand on, so he looks taller than her. She looks taller than Butch. You know, Vince would have been like, stand on this milk carton.
So we go to the match. R-Truth taking on Pete Dunne. And this match was all but 5 minutes in a roll-up. Pete Dunne loses. That's the end of the ball game. This was a waste of time.
He should have went into this match with R-Truth with the milk carton. With the milk carton. Not a milk carton. You know, a crate. A milk crate. That's it. Sorry. Milk crate. How bad do you suck if they had R-Truth fucking roll you up? Like, how bad do you like? Triple H is sending him a message. He's like, "Nah, bitch, you Butch. This is what's happening." He's gonna go back to Butch and then end up on a winning streak. Trust.
I just don't feel like there's anything for him. Like they're clowning on him.
He must be going to AEW.
Yeah, I feel like he's on his way out. I do feel like he's on his way out.
Yeah,
it's not because he was a huge commodity in NXT. Like. And that's what I don't understand. Like half these guys that go to NXT, like I know you guys are gonna say it changes when they come to the main roster, but some people I feel like should stay on NXT roster because that's what makes NXT so special.
But NXT is not supposed to be where you go. You're supposed to go to the main roster. That's That's the end game. NXT is supposed to be your pit stop. So you go to the main roster, it's up to you with help from creative, but it's up to you to make your character over. He does what he can do, but he has not clicked properly in the main roster. The most over he's been, whether they want to admit it or not,
Butch,
is when he was Butch. He got more reaction when he was Butch than he does with Pete Dunne when he comes out acting all serious and then ends up taking the L, right? I feel like at first I thought this was just, the guy give him some personality, the waste of time. I think he is leaving. And I think he is on his way out. And it's sad because he's a great talent, but he's just going to go to AEW. And you said that, he should stay in NXT, which is a much more intimate atmosphere because they only have Bad Guy Jack, 200 people are there on NXT? The same amount of people that will be on the AEW Collision. So it'll work fine for him.
To Vinny's point, sometimes you're destined to just stay at NXT. But for Butch, really, he should have stayed in NXT UK and then never left. Just stay there. Don't show your face anywhere else beyond NXT UK.
Well,
see, look at this. See, look at this. Jeffrey read my mind. His UK run was great. Exactly. Thank you, Jeff, for making my point.
Yeah, but here's the thing about WWE. They don't know when something's good. They just get rid of it. And I think NXT UK, I think it was a great product, but again, Vince is gonna twist and turn things until
that wasn't really a Vince decision.
You don't think it was a Vince decision?
No, Triple H wanted to rebrand because he had something else in mind, and then they ended up changing the vision as they were getting more and more popular, I'll say, on the main roster and global, right? So now they're, instead of focusing on trying to have an NXT in every freaking country and continent, they just bring the main roster there to sell more tickets at higher prices. That's why, and once again, I said it before, I'll say it again. You'll hear every PLE, biggest arena gate we've ever had. Why? Because he jacked up the freaking prices so much. That's why it's the biggest arena gate they ever had.
But people are paying.
Yeah, people are paying. So, as much as we might be upset about it, the bottom line is until people stop paying for it, why aren't you going to do it? And they're going to, sell their moms in order to get a ticket. So it's fine. Charmaine, we'll talk about that in a second. But if you go to our Unpopular Review Facebook page, they posted the link there. So you'll see that. Venomous Vincent, what happened after this?
We have a promo with Braun Breaker.
Oh God.
Ron, did you see this promo?
No, what was it?
Bad Guy Jack see that comment is the question.
I see it. I'm sorry. It's just late tonight, guys. I don't have the energy. But what was the thing?
No, I said, did anybody catch the promo with Kaiser or I can't see.
Oh, with Braun Breaker? Yeah, he wants to win that.
Say his name right.
I feel like it's more disrespect to Gunther. I feel like this. I don't know what the Gunther do backstage to somebody. I feel like there's a lot of disrespect to Gunther.
Bro, Gunther is boring, son. When are you gonna get that? He sucks.
I've always disagreed. I think Gunther is a tremendous talent who's very entertaining, but for some reason, the last month or two.
You know what happened when he ran into Cody Rhodes? That's when shit really hit the fan because I feel like right after that he was never the same. And I feel like Gunther's world title run should be really impactful and meaningful. And right now, it's not hitting.
It's not
hitting. It is not hitting. And I'm a big fan of Gunther, but this shit is not hitting.
When they went backstage and they showed him with the championship, I was like, damn, that does not feel like a world champion right now.
I told you because he got that T-shirt on. I told you they dressed him down.
No,
that's exactly what they call it. That's what they call it, dressing him down.
It's the reason why it is like that. Since it's lost to Cody, and it should not have happened. It's lost to Cody. He's taking it, and they try to.
You know what? And I was gonna say, you know what else too? I get that you gotta have character and shit, but this shit about Gunther scared of his own shadow, for the last 2-3 weeks, and Damien was having the fucking upper hand on him. Please stop it. You're embarrassing yourself in 5K.
We did another promo in the back. Sami Zayn comes up to Adam Pearce and says, "I think I know who did it."
Sami Zayn got balls on him. Like, how dare you just roll up to like the chief guy in charge and be like, "I think I know who did it." He has zero facts. I think I know who did it. What a snitch! Shut up, Sammy.
No, not for nothing, Steve. I gotta ask you: do you even take Adam Pearce serious? I don't think anyone take him seriously, like at all.
Already figure.
On what? Half the time he wants to drink because shit don't go right, and half the time the raw background there's like pandemonium. Wasn't there one time a car was flipped over on his fucking watch? No.
Yeah, but I mean, nobody got hurt.
That we cared about.
Ron, do you think that Adam Pearce is a good GM?
No, I want Eric Bischoff back. Bring him back. Please.
Well, you're going to see him tomorrow night on NXT. And by the way, NXT review show, Monday Night Ron. See him tomorrow night as Tuesday Night Ron.
I'll be.
Yep, there we go.
I'll be at NXT tomorrow. He needs a drink. Good night, Mr. Snyder. Make sure that you subscribe if you have not done so. And everybody subscribe if you have not done so.
Big Tony. You're the only Tony I like.
And I wanted to say, I hope that we answered your question because I know that he was really wanted to know why Drew McIntyre. You broke that down earlier, right? Big Daddy.
I was very happy when I told him about Sami Zayn being a bum.
Oh, there we go.
What's the next thing to happen on Monday Night Raw, Venomous?
Guys, it's main event time. We got Sami Zayn taking on Seth freaking Rollins. Waited all night for this match, and kind of a letdown.
Not for me. Sami Zayn got his ass handed to him, not but once, but 2 times by 2 guys, 2 legends, 2 future Hall of Famers came over and said, God, I hate this man. Hate so much. His haircut, his beard. He can't even write it. Look at his split ends. I'm watching a clip of it right now. Just unkempt all the way. Just, oh my God, please. They did a favor by slapping him so hard.
You know, I will say I was a little concerned by them doing another Who Did It storyline. They are interesting at times, but we're already running one with Jade Cargill and who did that thing with her.
Naomi.
Do we really need another one? So I'm glad they answered it pretty quickly. You can tell. First of all, I don't know who else heard it. You heard somebody walking in the microphone like drop or something like that, and it wasn't Sami Zayn. And you could tell by the camera angle that somebody was about to come from behind. And you know, so I was like, okay, fine, but who is it? It never occurred to me. I was actually surprised to see Drew McIntyre.
Same.
Because I was like, I know it's not Seth Rollins. And I don't know. I was hoping to see CM Punk's little dumbass, but whatever.
You know, I was thinking it was someone from the Bloodline.
Jeffrey said exactly what I was thinking. I'm sorry, bad guy Jack. Go ahead.
No, that was good. And actually, I agree with that too because I thought that was quite hilarious.
He said we were waiting all night for it. It was an hour.
But yeah, no, I thought one of the Bloodline members were going to come out. I didn't even.
And that's what I was hoping. I was hoping it was just a Bloodline member. I was like, even though I did, that's another feud that I'm not happy about. But
I was going to ask you when Jey and Sami came to CM Punk's defense when they were going toe to toe with when he was going toe to toe with Seth. I know that they're setting up a tag match, but who's tagging up? It's CM Punk and one of those guys from the Bloodline versus Seth and who? It wasn't going to be Sami or Jey. Now I got my answer. It's going to be McIntyre and Seth versus CM Punk and probably Sami Zayn. Oh.
It's probably going to be Sami Zayn, but the thing is they need to get him away from the Bloodline storyline now. They did what they can to do, and now you need to go back to where it needs to be. Roman needs to go after Solo to try to get the follow back, but Jey and Sami are still Raw superstars. They need to stay on Raw. They decided not to go to SmackDown. Keep them on Raw. Let them have their own feud without having to worry about the SmackDown side of things. It's kind of annoying.
I agree with you. They should write Sami off TV.
Well, guys, that is the Monday Night Rated R review. Guys, what do you give Monday Night Raw this week? What's your rating?
I'll give it 2 thumbs up because Sami got twice the butt kicking.
It gets a B. It gets a B for me.
A B for butt kicking.
It was a solid show. It was fine.
It was great. You got the New Day turn-in. That's something that nobody expected. You got swerves. You got action. Come on, what's not to like about this? Come on, Vinny. Hit him with the A. Tell him. A+.
Chris, roll my show list for the week.
Did you give a grade?
Yeah, I said B.
Okay. I didn't hear you. Go ahead. Do your thing.
It is on Monday nights. We got the Mike Knott Show, 6 p.m. This man holds it down. NXT, AEW, WWE, SmackDown, Raw. You name it, he talks about it. on Mondays. I'm thinking we're switching yet. Mondays, right after Raw, 10:15. It's the Rated R review show. Me and the executive consultant, whoever else wants to join us. Tuesday nights, the Wrestling Doll and Ron will be holding it down for the NXT review show. Over on AEW Wednesdays, you got the Sheriff and Cactus Katie. We'll talk all AEW. Thursdays is Top 5, which is this week. What is Top 5 today?
It's a good question. I have to ask Z.
I think. Oh no! I got a word. Z just texted me. He said this Thursday night, tune in to Top 5 Sami Zayn ass whoopings.
That was some fast texts Z did.
All right. And at 12 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday, it's the SmackDown Penitentiary with Z is Silent. This man. I love this guy.
Nick's there too.
I was going to say, does he have a partner?
So many pictures. It's a great show.
Oh God!
I love it. Can you highlight this, because I thought this was great. Me.
Shows.
Fantastic.
And Chris, and we forgot the third guy.
Freckles.
Oh, Freckles.
No, it's only started Venomous Vincent. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you haven't heard.
The fanfare, the pageantry, UPR awards are coming live from the San Antonio, Texas, the Tokyo Dome.
The Tokyo Dome's in San Antonio.
That's right.
Somebody hit up the technician David Sanderson to confirm that. Ladies and gentlemen, the awards are next Thursday at 8 o'clock ish. Period. Right here at Unpopular Review Wrestling or YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. You have a chance to vote. Go to us on Facebook if you're not following us. Follow us on Facebook, Unpopular Review Wrestling. The link to the awards are there. They're also.
Let's put the link in the description of this video on the YouTube.
I can do that too. It's also on our Instagram and I believe our X account as well. So you can click that and you can vote for who you think is going to win. Here's some of the categories we have here for the UPR host. Best UPR segment nominees: Matt Mad Dog Kelly, News with Matt Mad Dog Kelly, Wondering About WWE with Michaela, This Week in Wrestling History with King Von.
Why do we do
and
this?
Of course, What's Got Beebin Steamin'. I'm going to keep this picture up because it's the longest you've seen Willie in like 18 years.
Oh, no, why say that? Why did they give Mad Dog an eye patch? As Z, why they give Mad Dog an eye patch? Why is Michaela looking 6? I don't know. And then King Von there. King Von, the Notorious One podcast. Yeah. Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? All right.
That was awful.
Best UPR duo. We have the duo from Saturday nights or Saturday afternoons.
Oh my.
Dice Z is a silent, and the Mark Victor Rodriguez, who looks like is he enjoying a beverage, a libation or two there? What is he doing? Okay. Bad Guy Jack and the Wrestling Doll duo from Tuesday nights. From Monday nights, it's me, the executive consultant, and Freckled Sensei, and from UPR Shorts, Big Daddy Cool, and the executive consultant.
I have a full ass gray beard now. That's not me.
Yeah. Well, this stuff happens. Best UPR host, Mike Knox from the Mike Knox Show, Monday, 6 o'clock p.m. Bad Guy Jack from NXT on Tuesdays, the executive consultant from Mondays, as well as UPR Shorts from Wednesdays, Cactus Katie, Venomous Vincent from Mondays, and Z Silent from Saturdays for best UPR host. Funniest host, you have Big Daddy Cool, Steve, Mike Knox. Ooh. Look at Mike Knox there. That looks royalty. That's a good picture. Bad Guy Jack looking ever so heroic, the executive consultant, Venomous Vincent, as well as well as the person over here who looks the serious but is up for funniest is Z is silent. Look like he's about to make that call. Ladies and gentlemen, best UPR show, Mike Knox show, Monday Night Raw, Radar review, NXT review, AEW Dynamite, as well as the SmackDown Penitentiary. 5 categories for the UPR hosting. You get to pick them this year, not just us. You get to pick them this year to go ahead, go to that site, and cast your votes. Voting is all week and ends next Monday at 10 o'clock in the morning for our Thursday show, which for the most part, every single one of us will be there for it.
How's that going to work?
Even really?
How's that going to work? Are we all going to be on at the same time?
I don't think we're going to do that, but we'll talk about that off air. In the meantime, it's me. Z looking like Jeezy. Oh my gosh. With all due respect, just a second. Flock you, Steve.
I don't listen.
Hey, what happened?
Venomous Vincent, take us home.
Well, guys, that is all we have for you for the Rated R review show.
Guess not.
Until next week, I'm your host. Oh, excuse me. I'm one of your hosts. Venomous Vincent, the executive consultant.
You said the way you went to the first time.
Monday Night Raw and Big Daddy Cool. We'll see you guys next week for Rated R Review Raw Edition.
Bye. Bye, people. Bye.
Good night, everybody.